Hey folks, Country Prepper here. I escaped the dungeon. I'm outside. Thought since it was nice outside, I'd come out and do this overview of some new gear that I got from Urban Mountain Pakks. Now the guy that makes these, his name is Johnny. He is another individual small business just like I do. And so I really like to help people like people like that out that are much like me and trying to do it on their own and trying to get their name out there. So he contacted me a couple of months ago and asked me if I would be interested in doing a review of this. This video right now is not the actual review. I just wanted to give you guys an overview of the gear, because in order to give it a proper review, I need to use it and use it a lot and really test it and put it through the paces and make sure it's going to hold up well. But when you see the construction of this backpack and the other things that he sent me, you're going to be pretty pleased, I think. So one of the first things I want to show you guys is how much webbing is on these shoulder straps. And the shoulder straps do have plenty of padding on them. This is a 27-liter pack with all the pockets on it, so you're not going to be able to load it down heavy enough to need really much more padding than is in these straps. But he left a ton of adjustment here, and when he sent it, it was all everything was tight, so I had to readjust it, move some stuff around, and make it fit me well. So that's one thing to keep in mind. The stitching on these is, I mean, really nice. He uses nice thick webbing on here, double stitches everything. There is a ton of adjustment in this sternum strap too. That was really nice for a big guy like me. I had no trouble at all getting that to fit. And then I just thought I'd throw this knife on here to show you that you can get a a shoulder mount knife with a tack lock on these shoulder straps. Another thing that I was really impressed with is, like, on all these pockets, you see these little diamond shapes. Well, he has an extra piece of fabric sewn on the back side. Get that a little closer to the camera. And so it's double reinforced. So really strong YKK buckles. This is 12-ounce cotton duck material. So you could wax it if you wanted to. Now I strapped my wool blanket on the bottom of here just to show you that there's, just kind of give you an idea how wide it is. This is a military style wool blanket. But he does have 2 rows of webbing underneath of here with 4, it's divided into 4 loops. And one thing I would recommend is an add-on for this. Some just buckled straps so that you can put this on, put a bedroll or a blanket or whatever, sleeping bag, whatever you need, so that you can secure that to the bottom of this pack a little better and have it match all the rest of the stuff. Just an add-on in case somebody does want it. The side pockets are plenty big to fit just about any container you want in there. Right now I have a 64-ounce clean canteen in there. That is huge. So I also tried my canteen cup with the canteen and the lid. That whole set will fit in there. You can even get a 48-ounce Nalgene bottle in there, but the lid doesn't come down really tight, so it wouldn't cover it completely, but it will fit in there. Now I packed a bunch of stuff in here just to kind of give you an idea of the capacity of it. It is a bucket style pack with this cinch string on here. Nice grommets in there. We'll see how those hold up. That's one of the fail points of most backpacks, but we'll see how that does. It is hemmed on there, so it should be okay. They should hold up well. But I just have, cook pot, my shemagh in there, my hammock, a small sleeping bag, my poncho with extra cordage and stakes, and then my big AquaQuest Defender tarp. So there is a lot of room in that pack. Now the other thing I have in there right now, this is his folding saw sheath, and this is really cool. It has a buckle on it, has lots of adjustment on the strap, so you can get up to like a silky gomboy in this, and it will still fit and still cover. Right now I have a Baco Laplander in there. I put my silky Pocket Boy 170 in there, which is just a tad smaller than the Laplander, and that still fit well without looking, you know, stupid or anything like that. But another cool thing, he has a regular belt loop on there and then a dangler added to it, so you can put this on your belt with a swivel, and this is Velcro. So I thought that was really cool. That's kind of a different style of sheath than I've ever seen for a folding saw. Now the other pocket, like I said, just for capacity, this is just my hygiene kit that I take with me to the woods most of the time for an overnighter or maybe even a weekend trip. Now this front pocket will hold a lot of stuff. This has, right now, this is his Possibles pouch. Really nice, very well made, double zippers, YKK zippers, two little grab, or a little grab handle and a tab on the other side, and I've just got a fire kit in here. But I mean, just there's a ton of room in this Possibles pouch. I used it for a fire kit just because that was the first thing I thought of, but you could use this for so many things, and these are only 15 bucks on his website. The other thing I have in here, this is the first aid and trauma kit out of my bug out bag. Just thought I'd grab that in, throw that in there just to kind of give you guys you know, an idea, like a reference to the capacity of this pack once again. The other add-on that I would recommend for an option on these rucksacks is a sleeve. So if you wanted to, if you were going to carry a heavier load, that way you could put an internal frame in it if you had to. One other thing that I was very impressed with is I went over all of this stuff, you know, the folding saw sheath, the Possibles pouch, and the rucksack. I did not find a loose thread or a missed stitch or any loose hanging threads or anything like that. All the ends were singed off, or it was very clean, in other words. So very high quality stuff, I will say that, and his prices are very reasonable. If I remember right off of the website, the Possibles pouch I already said was 15. The folding saw sheath is 25. The rucksack is 150. I'm not getting that up where you guys can actually see stuff, but I mean, that's very reasonable prices for handmade gear, and it's, like I said, it's very high quality from what I can tell. I'm going to take this out. I am going to use it a ton. I have some overnighters and weekend camping trips planned for this fall when it cools down. It's getting about there, so it's going to be here pretty soon. I'll have at least an overnighter video for you guys. So just wanted to do, like I said, an overview of this gear and kind of give him a couple ideas and recommendations, and we'll kind of go from there and see how this stuff holds up. I will leave a link to his website in the description box below. Like I said, his name is Johnny. If you want to contact him, go over and check out his website and see what you think. He has some different color options and stuff like that on there, and seems like a really great guy. So let me know what you think, guys. I thank you very much for watching. See you next time.